Hi, my name is Wiley from Hosted Home. Welcome to 30 Plantation. Today we are in the kitchen taking a look at the induction stovetop. And a little different type of stovetop in regards to the way it heats up the food and your pots and pans, and that it uses electromagnetic currents to do so. So instead of traditional cooktops where you turn and click and ignite a flame or turn on the stovetop to heat it, we're actually going to use a magnetic current to heat the pots and pans. So looking first, we do need specific pots and pans for this stovetop. This one has a magnetic bottom, which will allow us to cook on the stovetop. Traditional pans, like so, or just with a plain metal bottom, will not be able to work on this stovetop, just so you are aware. So use the stovetop. First off, you need to have your pot or pan on the stovetop to turn it on. If you try to turn it on without this on it, it will not turn on. Just find that. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, we're gonna turn on our power, we're gonna select which position we want. So we want here our bottom left position. We're gonna go ahead and click on. You can see how it lights up to a 0 now. Then we have between a 1 and a 9 in terms of our temperature rating. So 9 being the hottest, 1 being the coldest. We're gonna go right in the middle to 6, and immediately you can hear the buzzing of the stovetop kick on. That pot is heating and will heat fast. Now keep in mind the induction stovetop, because of the way it heats the pots and pans, will not get hot, but the pots themselves will get very hot. So please remember to use gloves or mittens or whatever is provided in the kitchen of the induction stovetop. When you're done with the stovetop, make sure you click on or off. Click that same button and we'll immediately cut off the power, and then remember to turn the power off on the stove. The same can be said for all 4 buttons, 1 through 9, 9 being the hottest, 1 being the coldest. And then we also have a timer option as well. You can go ahead and click the on button for the timer. You'll see, click the on button, you'll see the double zeros light up and start flashing. You can then adjust your time once you've done so to 3 minutes, we'll say. Let it stay. You not need to hit the timer button in the middle. That will turn it actually off. You can just let it go, and that timer will immediately start once the numbers stop flashing. Otherwise, when that is done, you can go back to your power, turn off the oven. If you have a child or children in the house, make sure you hold on the lock button for 3 seconds or so. That will immediately lock the stovetop. That way it cannot be touched or turned on until that lock is turned off. Otherwise, please contact us at the office if you have any questions.